When it comes to creating the reference list, this appears at the end of your work, and your reference list should only include those sources that you have cited in your text and read. Now, as we know, Vancouver uses an in-text numbering system, and that is matched with a final numbered reference list, and the numbered reference list gives publications in the order they appeared in the text and provides the full detail of the source. So we're now going to look at some examples. And firstly, if you were citing a textbook with a single author, this is the format that you would follow, with the author, the title of the textbook, the place of publication and publisher, the date of publication, and the total page numbers. Now, many science publications are the result of collaborative work resulting in multiple authors who require citations. If you have 6 authors or fewer, so up to 6 authors, you can list all of them, separating their names with a comma. And that's in the second example on the screen now. You can use a full stop to indicate the end of the author's names. If there are more than 6 authors, you can cite the first 6 authors, followed by et al. Note here that there is no comma between the surname and initials, nor any full stop after the initials or spaces between the initials. And authors should be listed in the order shown in the article or book, not alphabetically. When it comes to citing a journal article, this is the format that you will follow. You will indicate the authors of the article, the title of the article, the title of the journal, the format, the date of publication, the cited date, which appears in square brackets, and the volume, issue number, and page numbers. And finally, you need to indicate where you have found that and accessed that from, so we put in available from and include the URL address as a DOI, as a digital object identifier. The article titles follow immediately after the author's name, and the titles are in standard text and are not enclosed in quotation marks, nor italicized or underlined. As you can see from the example here, well-known journals are often abbreviated in Vancouver referencing. The example we have here is the Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine, and as you can see, that has been abbreviated. We would capitalize the first word of the article title, proper nouns and initials, and use a full stop to indicate the end of the article title. Finally, in order to cite a website successfully, these are the core components that you will require. Again, you will need some form of authorship, be that an individual or an organization, the title of the internet site followed by the format in square brackets, the year that the site was published or last updated, and the cited year, month and day, again, which appears in square brackets, and finally the available from and the URL from which you can access that particular article or paper or news information piece. And finally, you would indicate where you have accessed that from by stating available from and the web address. When it comes to compiling your reference list, remember we've used an in-text numbering system, and that will match with a final numbered reference list at the end of your text. The same citation number is used whenever a source is cited in your text, and this reference list gives publications in the order that they appeared in the text, not alphabetically. So following these examples, you'll be able to create successful entries for both in-text and a reference list,